I'm here to present me and all my colleagues here with me. DTU has leading expertise in civil, mechanical, and environmental engineering. That's our core business, I guess. World leaders in wind energy and wind turbine development. We have Léon and Søren here. Thank you. The leading civil, mechanical, and environmental engineering, I should say, Gunvor Kikholund, is here with us. Haris, I cannot pronounce your last name. But you will see him later today. We have Ashal Turkay. She's starting her PhD here with DTU too on the magnificent topic that we have on the Blades2Build, and we have Eyal Levenberg. Yeah, is the expert in asphalt. So if you want to know about asphalt from DTU side, that's Eyal. And Gunvor is mostly interested these days on bricks. So if you want to know how to recover the blades on the bricks, that's Gunvor. Okay. And yeah, we specialize in introducing circularity to the innovation and sustainability of construction materials. That's our section. That's what we do at our section. It's called Section Materials and Durability at DTU Sustain. So the partners' effort in the project, as described this morning, there's several tasks and work packages that we are involved. This is a list, and this is also for the record because then you can see the names of the people that potentially are the most interesting to contact in each of the tasks that we list here. But overall coordination, we have we are the leaders of work package 7, and we have the task leader 2.4, which is Léon. So, and all of us will then be spread on the other tasks that we list here. So, partners facilities related to the project. We have a few labs at DTU, and we list here which type of labs we have. We have the CastMat lab. It has experimental research facilities for the mechanics of structures and materials across all length and scales. We have all microscopy, tomography, ultrasonic scanning. We have different technologies present at this lab. We have the materials lab, which is chemical, mechanical, and mineralogical characterization. It's a more section-oriented lab. We have the asphalt lab, which is currently under construction over the supervision of Eyal. Mixing and compaction tools under controlled temperature conditions and so on. And then we have the composite laboratories, including fiber lab, test lab, and micro lab, which is led at DTU Wind in Roskilde by Léon and Søren here. Yeah, and we have accredited mechanical testing to meet industrial standards and so on. So there's a lot of facilities here. We have been involved in several other projects, EU projects, so we list them here, maybe related with the current project. So for the work package 6, that would be interesting, perhaps. And this is an overview of the people that I already mentioned. It's missing Elizabeth here today, but she will come later, and me, of course. And yeah, if you have questions, maybe at the end. So now we pass on to GCS.
Well, we are GCS, Global Consulting Sustainability. We are based in Norway, located in Drammen, and we are a research and innovation SME specialized in environmental diagnostic and sustainability practices. So we take our customer, we help them transform their workflow towards sustainability and then communicate the sustainability achievements and then also compare with the different stages where they were before, where they want to go afterwards. Established in 2019, so 4 years now, specialized in the field of energy, materials, marine, oil and gas, and transportation and construction system. We focus on this one for the moment, but we take a triple bottom line approach. So we take sustainability through the lens of the three pillars of social, economy, and the environmental one. Some of our main core practices, topics are development of type 3 declarations, like environmental product declarations, communicating corporate social responsibility achievements for our partners and customers, disclose climate performances using TCFD, GRI, SASB, or any other framework that exists outside there, helping our customer when they develop new product, they come to us for a type 3 environmental production and then thinking big to go from EPD to eco-design, research and innovation using industrial ecology methodologies, risk analysis, dissemination, and communication and exploitation. GCS will be involved in several tasks, as we said earlier, and Work Package 1, Work Package 4, and Work Package 7 will be also some of the Work Package where we will contribute, but we will be leading Work Package 6, with the role being closely focusing on communication, dissemination, and exploitation of the results. The efforts of the projects can be seen here in this picture. So about 60 person month between the different work package where we will be participating in. At GCS, we have maintainable licenses of some softwares. We use CIMA Pro and OpenLCA for environmental declaration and environmental assessment, and sometimes developing environmental KPIs for ESG for our customer. We have the software again in our platform. We have EcoInvent database licenses. We are trying to bring more into that. And we own also maintainable licenses for Abacus, Simula, and Digimat. Some projects where we have been participating as GCS since we started is the BioSIP, which was a kind of industrial symbiosis in the area of Gjøvik in Norway. We participate in a project called Zoom, where we manufacture some masks to protect patients in the hospital against some flus or any type of bacteria flowing in the air. And we are now working with NORAD to try to help countries, third countries like sub-Saharan countries in Africa, to build the capacity in different domains where they also implement some environmental approach in what we are trying to do. This is the team, more or less, that will be affected to these projects. I will be leading the work package myself. I work as a research communication manager, and I'm a sustainability expert in GCS. We have Martin that just got hired for this particular project a few days ago, and he's our marketing and communication specialist. We have our advisor, who is professor at NTNU, and is scientific advisor for any type of involvement that we do in our workflow. And we have Orsa, who is our material engineering consultant in GCS and helps us in many other tasks that we do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gaylord. Next, we have Aaron.
I'm not sure if you can, now you can hear me, perfect. So today I will present the contribution of RWTH Aachen University to the project Blades2Build. I would like to mention that there are two different institutes, INTS and EBAC, and I'm working at ANSPART, but our colleagues from EBAC, they're also here. If you have any questions, you can just ask them. I will start with the ANS, Chair of Anthropogenic Material Cycles. Our main aim at the Institute is to keep anthropogenic materials in the loop as long as possible with the reduced environmental impact. Here we highlight the word sustainable circular economy because circular systems should also achieve sustainable solutions. We have three main, I would say, focus at the Institute. The first one is the pre-processing and sorting. The second, modeling and evaluating. And the last one is the circular raw material management. Within the Blades2Build project, we will mainly take the expertise of these two groups. And our main goal is to make environmental and economic assessment to find the best fit within this project. We will be involved in 5 different work packages. The first one is the end-of-life composite characterization, work package 2, 3, 4, and 6 as knowledge hub, and also the 7th as communication. We are all involved. Within the work package 1, we will focus on the material-specific assessment, considering the environmental, economic, and technical aspects. In the second one, we will take role in the comparative analysis on the circularity frameworks and to foster this composite circularity. In the third one, the main aim is to provide a life cycle assessment on a product specific that can be used for environmental product declaration. And in the last one, our aim is to prepare environmental impact and cost assessment on the different end-of-life handling options that we have. What are our involvements in other projects? I mean, there is a currently ongoing project called Forschungskolleg Verbund NRW, and here we look for sustainable solutions within the circular economy and construction sector. We also have 2 other projects that are completely focusing on circularity in construction industry. Now, shortly about EBAC. You see all different competences of EBAC here, focusing on the cementitious, binders, or carbon capture, and within the Blades2Build project, the main role is on the one hand is environmental compatibility, and on the other hand is the focus on fiber assessment, considering the mechanical properties and durability. These are the involvements of EBAC within the project, where package 1 to 3 are the main involvements, assessing the fibers from, I will say, the technical perspective more, and also the leaching tasks and so on. I need to go a bit faster. Here are the facilities that EBAC has, different testing machines or leaching test options and so on. And the partner or EBAC has also involved in various projects that are relevant to Blades2Build. Here you see the partner effort as RWTH Aachen combined INTS and EBAC. We're in total 114 person months, and our main, I would say, the biggest efforts are in work package 1 and 3. And here the team of INTS and EBAC. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beppin.
Yeah, it's good. I was quite fast, I think.
So now we have Astiona.
Yes. Thank you.
Andrea, right?
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Amaya Gomez. I'm from Acciona. Well, Acciona is a Spanish global group, and with different areas of knowledge, like energy, Acciona Energy, Acciona Water, wind power, and now is Nordex. But the one that is involved here in the Blades2Build project is Acciona Construction, and more specifically, the technological center that belongs to that Acciona Construction area. We compose, the center is located in Madrid, in Spain. Is composed by 70 engineers, researchers with different knowledge areas, such as construction projects, processes, regarding the roads construction or tunneling construction, materials such as composite or concrete materials, digital innovation, and buildings and their efficiency. As a global group, Acciona is doing a very big effort trying to make more sustainable designs and constructions. infrastructures. The action involvement here in the project is focused on the work package 1 and 2 for the assessment and any support needed for the green construction materials that will be developed in the Blades2Build project. And also the work package 3, where we lead the 3.3 task. We are also present in work package 6 and 7. The efforts here I present the effort for each of the tasks we are involved with, and the main effort is focused on the work package 3 and the work package 2. Well, here is the same, but more detailed. Our facilities in general, we count with different laboratories, like the composite material laboratory for the mechanical and chemical characterization, but the ones that will be used here in the Blades2Build project will be the concrete lab and also the pavement lab, both for new mixes, designs, mechanical and chemical characterizations. Acciona, the Technological Center, also has different test sites for real environment demonstrators, but I think it's not our purpose here in this project. Our involvement in other relevant projects will be the Enducret, the RE4, and the SUSCON, all focus on the use of waste materials in concrete new development. The team that will be involved, the main team that will be involved in the project is me as the project manager and concrete and composite expert of the center, Rosa Maria Lample, another concrete expert, and Jose, that was also involved in the proposal, and as asphalt expert is Raquel Casado will be involved. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Amaya. Thank you. And now we have Hosim, I think. Victor. Oh.
I feel important, you know. It's good. Okay, going to the point. Holcim, who are we? So we want to be really the global leader in innovative, sustainable building solutions. We are 70,000 people, company, and we are present in 60 countries, operating in 2,300 operation sites around the world. So we have quite a lot of sites to test. And what is more important also in the construction industry, we are the ones with the biggest R&D organization. That for sure will help to the project. Why we are in Blades2Build? You know, in our strategy, one of the 5 pillars that we have to drive sustainable construction is circular economy. And this is why we're here, basically, to summarize. Our participation in Blades2Build. I mean, basically, we explained it this morning, but the main work package will be 1, 2, 3. So to easy like this. And focusing on, you know, to really be able to put in the market these green construction materials. This will be the key point of our participation. The Housing Innovation Center, hopefully one day you will be able to visit it. It's in Lyon, in France. We will have 16 people involved there, engineers, research, and technicians. And we have all kinds of backgrounds. Actually, we have more than 200 people there with different nationalities, background, quite mixed. What do we do there, or what capabilities we have there? So we do material analysis, you know, of course, cement is our main business in the company, you know. Concrete, a construction engineer, and and durability. I'm not going to go through this. You have questions, you ask them. This is why you are. And also we do a little bit of asphalt. Actually, we also have an asphalt business. It's not here, but can be discussed. So let's say about construction materials, we really know a lot. The team involved, I mean, the main team will be the 6 of us. The top 3, you have it here. You have Tunde, Chetan, and myself. And also Quentin, Iman, and Mohamed will be in the team. And also we are planning to increase the team also, while we're right there. Other projects that we are involved related with Blades2Build. This recycled beton is a French national project on recycled aggregate using concrete. This Heiser also in blending cement with recycled materials, and this other two, as I said, for us recycled material is key. So this is why this project was fitting so nicely with us. Also on top we have other 2 divisions that will get involved. We have our division Jocycle, which does use already wind blades as alternative fuel for cement plant. You know, last year, well, 2021, we did 12,000 tons in one plant in Germany. This actually is the head of Wind Europe that came to visit us. This is Jocycle. And we also have our roofing division, Elevate, that we do this kind of asphalt membranes. That also is planned that they join the project somehow. And just to finish, we know the wind industry. You know, another thing that we do, for example, this is a construction site of a foundation in Poland, where we're already promoting kind of green concrete with reducing of CO2. You know, it's also in our drive to promote the green construction. And another example, what happened here? Another example that we do is this is for offshore. You know, in France, you can see the size of the band. It's kind of this part of the windmill. Also, we were able to do this kind of mega foundations with even reducing CO2. So it's another field that we are working on. And just to finish, I was talking for the lunch. We also sponsored on Saturday started this ocean race. It's a global race, I don't know, for the sailing lovers. And this is our boat. And what I love is that we go with this message of go circular. So this is like fitting with this project. So I was telling to the guy, like, feel free to see if we can use this somehow in the project. Okay? And we are leading, by the way. I was checking the way we are. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Victor. Now we have LM.
I'm Tjeerd van der Zee of the Advanced Technology Development Group of LM Wind Power. LM has been for years the leading supplier of wind turbine blades worldwide, and we are a partner of all the major wind turbine manufacturers. And with our over 40 years of experience, by now about 1/5 of the wind turbines in the world is equipped with LM blades. In July of 2018, we became the first certified carbon neutral business in the wind industry. And building on that, we have set ourselves the target of producing zero waste blades by 2030, which means that all of the manufacturing waste should be used in some kind of sustainable way and not just sent to landfill or incinerated without any energy recovery. And for that purpose, a project like this is key for us. What we want to get from it is to establish a value chain for our production waste and for end-of-life wind turbine blades. And for that we need research partners and partners who can make this commercially viable. Our participation in this project will be in several work packages that we are involved in. In work package 1, will provide some of the samples to be characterized, and hopefully we can be able to support in the characterization. In work package 2, we have lots of experience already in recycling and repairing wind turbine blades, so we expect to work with DTU on the repair work package. In work package 4, we can contribute towards the life cycle analysis. We are already performing life cycle analysis on our blades, and this can we can bring in some knowledge, and this can also help us in improving our capabilities. And well, we will be together with GE be involved in supplying material for the blade for the on-site pilot, and hope that we can support in validating the whole system and see, well, if we can establish a value chain for our products. We have the headquarters of LM Wind Power and the Technology Center in Denmark. I'm located in the engineering office in the Netherlands that we have. We've also got a technology center there. We've got engineers spread throughout Europe and the world in various other locations. We've got 5 factories in Europe, and as you can see on the dots, several outside of Europe. And we've got already some experience in research projects on recycling of blades. There's the Decom Blades project, which is a Danish-funded project, in which we try to provide the basis for the commercialization of sustainable techniques for recycling. And in the Zebra project, we are working towards the designing and manufacturing of 100% recyclable blades. I will be leading the project from the LM side, and I will be supported by our sustainability leader, Caitlin Newell, who unfortunately was unable to join us today. And the life cycle assessment will be done by Miguel, also here in the room. And we will have several other people who are still to be determined to assist in the engineering parts, and people from the factories who need to support us in supplying materials towards our partners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair. Now we have NTUA.
Perfect. Hello everyone again from me. So I'm Dimitris Fantanas from the NTUA team of the R-Nano Laboratory. So NTUA is the leading technical university of Greece, and we are the R-Nano group. So we're established in 2007, and we're the research lab of advanced composite nanomaterials and nanotechnology. And we have extensive experience in designing, production, characterization of advanced composites and other nanomaterials. We're a group of about 40 people specializing in materials research and innovation, and we have extensive facilities for materials production, process and characterization, and also access to other departments of the university as well. So some of our kind of research topics, it's wet and dry chemical synthesis of nanomaterials, design and preparation of nanocomposites, surface treatments, simulation, modeling and optimization approaches as well, and advanced characterization methodologies and protocols development. As part of the Blades2Build project, we're involved in leading work package 1 and also task 1.1 regarding the characterization aspects of the project, both of the end-of-life composite materials and also the construction materials. Also we're leading task 2.2 of work package 2 regarding the recycling processes, and especially focusing on the pyrolysis and solvolysis processes we have developed in the lab. Also we're supporting and linking work package 1 with work package 3, and also we'll be supporting with the 2 training sessions as part of the summer schools that will take place. We have overall 78 PMs in the project, which they're spread mostly in work package 1 and 2, as you can see. And some of the facilities that they are relevant and kind of promise the project, we have a vast array of different characterization methods for materials, both from testing and characterization. And also we'll be providing our pyrolysis and solvolysis setups for the recycling. Currently we're involved in over 25, around almost 30 projects running, from European projects running, and I think about 15 that have finished. The most relevant ones to what we do in Blades2Build, it's Carbon for Power, which is about offshore wind and tidal turbine blades, and especially focusing on their modularity, repairability, reprocessability, and recyclability. Also, iClimaBuild, which is a testbed project focusing on near-zero energy buildings in the construction sector. One of our old projects, Lorsenis, was focusing on the development of reinforced concrete for energy infrastructures with extended lifetime operating under extreme conditions. And finally, Lightcock, which provides a holistic tailor-made services for the development of novel concepts related to lightweight concrete. Here you can see a bit more of other projects we're involved in. Our team, the head of the department is Professor Haritidis. I'm Dimitris Fantanos, as you can see, who will be the main contact and project manager for Blades2Build as part of the NTUA team, supported by Kate, and also leading our research activities, Dr. Irin Kanelopoulou and Dr. Panagiotis Maroulas, who will be kind of leading the teams for the respective research activities. So yeah, thank you. I'll leave this with you.
Thank you so much, Dimitrios. Now we have TU Eindhoven.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Still Florent Gauvin, working at TUE on behalf of my team. I will present what we are doing and who we are. So we are one of the 4 TU, Technical University in Netherlands. And more specifically, we are working in the Department of Built Environments. This building, if you've ever been to Eindhoven, you can see that from the train station. We are working under the chair of Professor Jos Brouwers, building material, and our chair. I'm not going to list everything that we are doing. Maybe you know Jos already from past projects, but we are mostly working in sustainable and functional building material, working more and more toward circularity, especially with cementitious material, but we also work with other type of material as well. The full team, we are supervising more than 25 PhD students and postdoc, and we have a staff, approximately 6 people in a team. Each of these persons are covering different ground. I'm more responsible for circularity and sustainability, but I will show the rest of the team later. This is our building, and all of this part of this building is our dedicated lab. I will show the capacity of what we can do later on. In this project, I have been discussing about work package 3 before. So we are managing work package 3 with different tasks, being the leader of the task 3.2 with the development of green construction material, but we are also working and very much involved in work package 1 very closely, where we are leading the task 1.2, the characterization of this green construction material, also involved as all other partner in the work package 6 and 7. So to be more accurate, work package 3 leader and responsible of these tasks, involved in work package 1 and involved also in work package 6 and 7, which make in total of 134 PM. So as I was showing before, we have a dedicated material lab made to characterize and process building material. Right now we are building an extension to this lab to have a dedicated lab for grinding and crushing concrete and composite material as well. We have specialists in characterization of mineralogy and also organic characterization. We also co-own a laboratory of microscopic characterization with the chemical department in our university, and we can do a lot of things. Also environmental characterization, organic and inorganic in our own lab with the technician that help us to do this characterization. From the past project, I try to list some of the projects that are relevant or can be connected to this one. We had in the past the Speed Kit project, which was about concrete recycling, so it's slightly different, but it was a first big project in our chair to working in circularity, which opened a lot of doors. Also working with, for instance, recycled concrete fines as well, with waste. We work as well with 3D concrete printing, which may be an application, and we discussed that at the beginning. Let's see what where we are going. We have one of the leaders in Europe with Professor Theo Salet, which is just next door, so always good that we can collaborate together. Also work with environmental analysis of concrete and cementitious material. We work a lot with waste, municipal solid waste, bottom-ash, for instance, in the past, so we have this experience on the characterization. And very recently we have this project about promoting circular economy, first with waste glass and waste wood, and now recently with insulation, so glass wool, for instance, which make very similar to this project because it's recycling of composite waste. So hopefully we can combine this knowledge to be helpful in this project. Mostly national funded project here. So this is our team. I'm the work package leader. I'm the person you have seen the most in this project. Of course, we work with under the chair of Jos, who will be involved a lot, I think, in this project. I think you know him. And I also would like to introduce my colleague, Dr. Xingnyong Yu, that you may have not known already. Associate professor in our team, is a specialist in cementitious and geopolymer, and he will be very helpful in this work in the binder. And this empty space are all the people we are going to recruit for this project. We are starting the run of recruitments, and hopefully you will meet these people very, very soon. So on behalf of TU Eindhoven, thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Florian. Now we have Renaud.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ibrahim Çelebi from Renaud Consulting. Since we are an SME, my briefing about Renaud will not take long. So I may start. We are a consulting company based in the capital city of Turkey, in Ankara, and we have been working on nationally and internationally funded projects for more than 20 years by now, and the donors or the project types that we know about include the EU, World Bank, and UNDP, and also some other donors. And we are specialized on mainly socio-economic development. We also provide legal services, thanks to my partner Enesbe, who is a lawyer. He's undertaking this section. We are also pretty much experienced in public and private investment planning, business planning, and also business modeling. We have also taken significant time in developing various SMEs in Turkey, and also we provide financial analysis and services to various institutions within the scope of these kind of projects. And as quite nicely and well elaborated by my colleague in the morning session, we'll be mainly working on the work package number 4. And we will firstly try to ensure the development of a sustainable roadmap, which will then proceed to the development of the business plan to underpin the basis of go and no-go decision to be analyzed by independent auditors. And then we will try to facilitate the financial close situation, and having taken part in all these efforts with you throughout the course of implementation, we will also try to disseminate whatever we learn from here in Turkey to the Turkish wind energy industry as well. And as I said, intensifying on the work package number 4, we will have in total an 80% months of contribution throughout the course of Blades2Build project. And not much to tell about the facilities that we need. We have everything we need to be able to prepare this business plan, and we have access to scientific libraries and we have access to actually everything we need to do our task. We also try to list down a couple of our relevant project experiences. I will only refer to those those which are significant. We have completed the preparation of the business plan for the biggest dried apricot licensed warehouse and electronic exchange in Turkey. As Turkey is the biggest apricot producer in the world, this was a significant and really sizable factory, and then we also prepared, implemented, and also monitored the implementation and how it works out, the business plan of the biggest enterprise development center in the Mediterranean region with 38 factories inside. We also helped our government institutions in their public investment clinics in various parts of Turkey. So these are some of our experiences regarding business planning. And when we talk about the feasibility analysis that were undertaken by Renault, we have the major one was related to the union programs. We undertook the feasibility analysis of 15 different union programs and tried to see and support Turkey which and how to participate in which union programs and under which conditions. So this was one exhaustive series of feasibility analysis. Also in terms of physical investments, we, as you can see on the screen, we have undertaken the feasibility analysis of a logistics village, the Makers Lab, a mixed fodder factory, and it goes on. And also in 10 different provinces and 10 different districts of Turkey, we have prepared the pre-feasibility analysis of all public investments. So these are also some examples from our feasibility analysis related studies. This is our team from Renault who will take part in the Blades2Build project. Our handsome guy, Giray Bey, will be leading this one. And I will also be contributing as a senior researcher. So is my colleague Enes. Unfortunately, we could not bring our lovely ladies to this beautiful gathering because of academic engagements, and we also wanted to leave Renault in trusted hands, but you'll be seeing them. So this will be our team working for the Blades2Build project. Thank you very much for your time and for hosting us.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Next, we have Pre-Zero, or the first presentation of Pre-Zero, or you combined the two. Did you combine the two?
This is the first for me, but it's the second. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Elena Jimenez, and I'm working in Pre-Zero. We are participating in this project with the two names, Pre-Zero Spain and CESPA Gestión de Residuos. Both companies were part of Ferrovial Services until 2021, the end of 2021. That was a time when Pre-Zero International, that is a German group, acquires Ferrovial Services to Ferrovial Group, that is Ferrovial Group is a Spanish group. So we became Germans in that moment. Meanwhile, at the beginning of 2022, we changed the names, the commercial names of the companies. CESPA became Pre-Zero Spain, and CESPA GR became Pre-Zero Gestión de Residuos. With all these changes in the platform of the European Union, we have not been able to change all the names. That is why we are participating in the proposal in the case of Pre-Zero Spain as Pre-Zero Spain, but in the case of Pre-Zero GR, we are still participating as CESPA Gestión de Residuos. So we need to change it, but only to explain you why we are talking with Pre-Zero, and then in the proposal we are as CESPA Gestión de Residuos. Why we are in this project? We are one of the main operators on waste management in Spain. We are one of the three main companies doing that, and we have been collaborating with Endesa, that is working with us in this project, trying to develop for Spain this solution for recycling the wind blades. That it will be a real problem in Spain, because we are arriving, the wind parks are arriving to the end of its life just in next years. Concerning the companies participating in the project, Precero Gestión de Residuos is the main company managing the waste plants, the waste treatment plants, and Precero Spain is the company in the group that is in this company are all the supporting staff, considering engineering department, sales department, and things like that. That is why the project is mainly developed by Precero GR, but with the support from the engineering department from Precero Spain. Precero International, it's employing more than 29,000 people all over Europe and in North America. We are located in 11 countries. We will see later in which countries we are. And we are part of Group Schwarz. Group Schwarz, the main commercial names of Group Schwarz is Lidl and Kaufland. It's a group that is the most important, one of the most important groups in the retail sector, with more than 450,000 employees all over the world. In Spain, as I have said before, we are leaders in the waste management. We manage more than 5.6 million tons per year of waste, different kind of waste, municipal solid waste, packaging waste, industrial waste, and so on. And our staffing in Spain is of 16,000 people, more than 16,000 people. And we operate there more than 140 facilities, including mechanical treatment plants, biological plants, agrarian biogas agrarian plants, and so on. This is the locations of Precero. As you can see, Spain and Portugal will be the Precero Iberia from when we will participate in the project, and then we are present too in Portugal, Germany, Austria, Italy, Netherlands, Belgium, Poland, Sweden, Luxembourg, and in the USA too. Out of our participation in the project, we have explained, Janice have explained really well. We are participating mainly in Work Package 5, jointly with Endesa. Both we are promoting the plan, the demonstration plan that hopefully will be developed after the go-no-go. Let's see. But of course, as Work Package 4 is the previous step in order to develop the basic engineering and the go-no-go report, we need to collaborate there too in order to focus all the efforts in the plan we need to construct in Spain. But we are also participating in the communication and in the coordination activities. Our personal effort in the project is 138 personal months. Our main effort is in the investment of the plan. Is reasonable, but of course we are devoting a lot of people in this project, mainly from the engineering and from the operation of the plan. Facilities related with the project, of course, the plan. We want to promote Incubus del Seals, that's in the northwest part of Spain, as Janice has explained before. We have yet identified this plot with a surface of more than 23,000 square meters, and we are making some initial approach about the equipment that needs to be included in this plan, but of course these equipment will be improved after the development of the rest of the task, and once all the equipment, all the team and all the group has developed further solutions for the wind blades. Other experiences concerning European projects. We have participated in European projects since 2000. The more recent projects are the Merlin project, where we are working in an advanced system for recovering and recycling multi-layer packaging. You know that it is a problem in the recycling of packaging, so we are working in this project. We are also working plastics to olefin project. This is a project which focuses to recycle chemically plastics. We have been working, this project has been finished yet, value waste, which main focus was the organic waste. That is one of the main waste flows we are managing in Spain. Obra, that is really related with the project we are developing now, that was focusing in the recycling of fibers obtained from the wind blades industry. And this project we were working on using these fibers in order to be used as reinforcements in concrete. Train robotics is a project that we will focus on improving our plants, the recovery rate of our plants by the implementation of robots. Volatile, which main purpose was to obtain bioplastics from organic waste, and zero cabin waste that which main objective was to provide a solution for those waste that is produced in their planes. The team, I don't know, Janice, why you have put me in the upper side, because I'm part of the team, but anyway, we are going to participate, many people from the engineering department of PreZero, myself, I'm the responsibility of the projects department in PreZero engineering department. Elisa Gonzalez, that is the responsible of the innovation area within the engineering department. Jaume Cabrera, that is the head of the engineering department. Janice, that is working in the project teams, jointly with myself, and Marga Almanza, that is also working in the project department. And that's all on my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Elena. Now we have Endesa.
I guess. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Andrés Sánchez Dezma. I belong to the Endesa and the Enea group. I don't know the presentation. Okay. Okay, so Endesa is part of the Enea group. Enea group is one of the biggest utilities in the world, with a lot of presence in a lot of countries over the world, mainly in Europe, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Romania, and other countries, United States, and in Latin we have a very strong presence also, and in other countries in Asia and Africa. No, we have a total, as the group, 53.4 gigawatts installed of renewable energy, and one of our targets in the next year is closing all our thermal assets, and we are already in this process, mainly in three areas: Italy, Spain, and all the area of Latin. No? Inside of the Enea group is Endesa, that currently the Enea group holds around 70% of stake in Endesa. Endesa is the leading electricity company in Spain and the second in Portugal. And mainly we are involved in all the business related to the electricity production, no? So in the distribution, commercialization, and also in generation. No? As part of Endesa, we have around 8.4 gigawatt of renewable energy in Spain and in Portugal, and this is our target of growth in the next years. That is a quite let's say challenging planning, which means that we are going just to triple our renewable energy capacity installed by 2030. Okay, and mainly we want just to reach this around an 85% of CO2-free generation production. No? How we are involved in the project? No? Mainly we are involved in this work package. Inside of the work package, our contribution is really a minor contribution, mainly giving inputs on testing and characterization, and if required, we have also, I told you before, after a material lab that could be also used if it is needed, although it's not at this stage included inside of the project, but obviously if it is needed, we can come with it. In the Work Package 3, we are also involved in the market analysis. Work Package 5 and 4 will be our main contribution, especially related to the activities for the design and construction of the plant, together with Presero and the rest of the partners. Well, this is our contributions in months for the different work packages. As I told you before, Work Package 4 and 5 is our main contribution. What are, let's say, the facilities related, or we can put accessories for the project? No? Obviously, the first one is the demonstration site. The demonstration you can see in the map where is with the area that we have identified as the main candidate, no, for carry out the construction of the demonstration plan is in the northwest of Spain. As I told before, now it's an area with a lot of wind farms in the NRB, and also all wind farms. So we have a lot of presence also in that area, especially in the Galician area. We can also count with our material labs in Aspontes, that is also very close to the site, if it is needed, as I told you before, with a lot of installation equipment for characterization of materials. And also we have a wind energy warehouse also close to the site, if it's needed, also for providing new materials, new blades that are already decommissioned, or that could be used also for the project. Okay. Why we have decided also this location? Besides that, this is it's a quite convenient locations, taking into account where wind farms are distributed in Spain. No? Also because, well, let's say we born in this area as Endesa, the company, in 1944, especially quite related to the coal, because there is a lot of mining of coals in the area. But well, this first coal plant and this second one the first one is decommissioned a long time ago, no? But this second one is in the process of decommissioning at this stage. And we have some commitment also with the area, and our idea is just to promote a new business in order to reindustrialize also this area, because well, at the end this area was very dependent on the coal, and one of our proposal is together with others is just the construction of this facility in the area, and also improving, let's say, the renewable energy in these areas. Some previous projects, well, we have a lot of previous experience also in European and national funding projects. I put some of them here, more close to this project. The first one is related to wind energy, especially for protecting wind blades for ice protection. It's a project that is starting now. This one as a reference for another circular economy, in this case based on the recycling of lithium batteries, ion lithium batteries. And what is also very important, our experience operating more than 2.7 gigawatts of wind energy in Spain and Portugal. The team, or the most, let's say, our reference in the project, although there will be other people, especially from the engineering department involved in the project, just to comment to the name of Francisco, that will be, let's say, our main day-to-day, let's say, contact point from the project, and that will coordinate activities for Endesa. Also Javier Sardinero, that is in the Department of Business Development, especially with the aspects related to markets and the business plan, etc. And that's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Andres. Thank you. Thank you for your presentation. And now we have GE with Kristen.
Yes, hello everybody. Kristen Skelton from GE Onshore Wind. Our
main, you could say I'm here representing GE Renewable Energy. That's the company that's registered on the project. And it is the, you could say, renewable energy portfolio for General Electric, working with onshore and offshore wind projects, as well as Blades, LM, hydro storage, solar, and grid solutions. And we also have our service offerings. GE Renewable Energy has over 400 gigawatts of renewable energy installed, and we have over 52,000 wind turbines installed globally. We have, you could say, speaking from onshore wind specifically, we don't do a lot of the in-house manufacturing. We outsource this to our component manufacturers. So we have two assembly facilities, two primary assembly facilities in Pensacola, Florida, as well as in Salzburg in Germany. And then we, of course, install the turbines, the onshore turbines globally. This is just a breakdown of our expected participation. It's quite low comparatively to some of the other participants, but that doesn't mean it's not important to us. It's really important to us from the wind industry perspective. One, because sustainable criteria is becoming more and more prominent in, you could say, the auction criteria. So non-financial criteria is starting to come into the tenders, and we are being, you could say, pressured more and more, or expected more and more by our customers, but also investors to provide, you could say, circular solutions, decarbonized solutions. And of course, in line with that also, a few years ago, we also committed with many of the other European wind members to a voluntary landfill ban of blades by 2025. So this is why this project is quite important to us. We will contribute to work packages 1, 2, and 5 primarily, and again, of course, the demonstration project is of importance to us because we will ultimately be a customer to this in the future alongside our developers. In relation to previous relevant projects, like I said earlier, this is our first, you could say, EU-funded project related to circular blades. But we have some other commercially oriented agreements. So we were the first in the industry to sign a multi-year agreement with Veolia in the US to take the majority of our blades from repower projects. And they have a co-processing facility in Missouri and use, you could say, the cut-up blades in the production of cement. And this is ongoing, and we follow closely with our partner there. And then in June of 2021, we also signed an agreement with Neova. To date, we still don't have, you could say, active activities in this regard, but it was to support any future demands in the European market. And likewise, we've also signed an MOU with Holcim to look into circular materials for construction. For both, you could say, the end-of-life blades that we could supply to the construction industry, but also reverse, how could we incorporate maybe the green concrete into our tower foundations and whatnot. Small team so far. I myself am representing GE Onshore Wind, sustainability leader, working within the commercial area of the organization, and it's a newer role within the organization to roll out sustainability, both in relation to our decarbonization goals as well as our circularity goals. And my colleague online, Edgar, he is also representing, you could say, product sustainability, but from the GE Renewables side. So he's really trying to tie a red thread between all the renewable energy businesses, between onshore, offshore, hydro, grid, LM, etc. And then, of course, naturally, in relation to the work packages and the work demands, we will incorporate any technical colleagues and the expertise there on an as-needed basis. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. And now, finally, from this sequence of stars we have then Eldan. Jan?
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Jan. I'm coming from Eldan Recycling. We are located here in Denmark. We are making, see if I can have this one here to work. We are a company manufacturing recycling equipment. We have done this since 56, and we have today more than 9,000 machines out in the whole world running for recycling of all kind of different material, tires, cable, electronics, aluminium, and refrigerators, lithium batteries. You said something about that, and of course for windmill blades. We have yes, we have already designed a plant for recycling the windmill blades. So we could say we are ready to dive into this consortium here, which we were late invited, but that is something I have to learn more about all these numbers and shorts here. But so I will be the contact person. I'm not working alone, but I do the product management and I do the R&D for this project for majority of all the projects we have. And as you can see, we do. I've done some information here. As I said, we have sold. There's a plant running in Germany with our equipment, taking windmill blades down to. They take it all down to 10 millimeter. So that is already started. So we have what I'm trying to say again is that we have the design for recycling of the windmill blades. We have at Eldan in Faaborg, Denmark, Faaborg, we have our own test center. So we have machines for doing smaller tests, making smaller products for analyzing to all of you. And yes. We have worked together with some companies, mainly in Denmark. There's also one more here. I'm not sure that I can mention it, but it's already ongoing. Actually, today, I'm arranging for testing some windmill blades in Denmark. Yes. And that is the contact person. So that's easy. It's only one person. And that's our factory in Faaborg, where we are 115 people employed. We built the main machines in that building in Faaborg. For the plants with the transport sorting, we buy in, and then we supply complete lines worldwide. We do our own electric cabinets. We have our own service teams to travel all over the world, put up new lines, or do service. So, yes.
Thank you, Jan.
You're welcome.
And then this is it. We have finished our presentations in record time, I think. We were afraid that people would not respect the 4 minutes. Everybody did their best. Excellent. So now we have questions, open for questions. Does anyone online have questions for us? Not so far. What about here? Do we have questions to each other? Too.
Thank you. I have one question concerning the efforts. So during the the proposal or preparation, we estimated our time contribute to each work package. So if during the work or during the project, if this estimation is changed or adjusted, how we can deal with this? Do we need to provide any justification, or how we can renegotiate with DTU?
DTU will always be the main or the middleman between us and EU. So all the negotiations of refurbishing the proposal now, the grant agreement now, need to be communicated through us to the EU, and the EU needs to accept it. That's how it goes. So any changes in terms of person months, deadline of deliverables, anything needs to be that is in the grant agreement now, and for some reason we want to rectify it, needs to all go through the EU. Any other questions? Okay, so that's clear. Then we close the online session. We thank very much to the online participants for being here with us, and of course to the ones present that gave these beautiful presentations. So thank you. Thank you.